Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a video lead with Evolve Originals, and in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how we shoot some in-game footage for game trailers. The question that we get the most as trailer specialists is, how do you make the game look like that? How do we get the footage that we use to craft our trailers with? Sure, it's fun to be mysterious and let everyone think that we perform game dev magic to get those sweet cinematic angles, but I'm here to ruin the illusion for you today.
So you're excited after all?
As if.
Oh well, my mistake.
For this demonstration, I'll be shooting Wayward Strand, a point-and-click narrative featuring over 800 unique and fully voiced dialogue scenes. In Wayward Strand, you play as Casey, an Australian teenager who accompanies her mother on a particularly busy week at work in a hospital aboard an airship. Staff and patients carry on with their richly interwoven lives as time passes for everyone on board, and you spend your time chatting, eavesdropping, and exploring as the staff prepare for a very important, very mysterious visitor. The truth is, when we're capturing for a game, there's tools built into the game for us to use for marketing purposes. This can be anything from spawning specific enemies to changing types of day, changing weather systems. But for most 3D or 3D-ish games like Wayward Strand, it all starts with the marketing camera. We initiate a detachable camera that allows us to fly around the game and capture the scenes we need in different angles. And depending on the needs of the trailer, the type of game, and the tools available, we can customize these things to our liking. So really, it's just like shooting live actors with live sets, except for these sets aren't really made to be seen from certain angles, and so we have to get creative with how we position the camera and what items we choose to show and from how far away we choose to show them. We're always at the mercy of the game's limitations, often working on versions of the game that are not released yet, which means that we're gonna need to produce videos that look finished from something unfinished, and that requires a lot of talent. Each game requires a unique procedure to get the shots we need. In the case of Wayward Strand, the gameplay takes place in conversations we have with different characters during a 3-day period, played in real time. These scenes are essentially missions or quests, and the decisions you make in them affect the branches of the narrative. These conversations operate within the larger, overarching story that is led with scenes fixed to a real timeline. This means that there isn't a way to manipulate when I encounter scenes that I need to capture. I just need to be at the right place at the right time. As with all capture, the key to making the most out of the time allocated for production is to be hella organized. After narrowing down the scenes I need to shoot, I organize them chronologically and keep notes of what actions I might need to complete to trigger certain scenes. Day 2 is where most of the action is in terms of this trailer for Wayward Strand. I separated my Day 2 scenes into rounds, so I should be able to get all my scenes on a single playthrough, unless I break the game or my software crashes and I have to start from the very beginning over again, which is a super normal part of game capture and is also really fun and cool.
Since Wayward Strand is on a schedule and the events occur at fixed times in the day, in order to capture different angles of the same scene, I essentially have to play the scene, capture one angle, restart the game, capture another angle, restart the game, get to the same spot where the scene occurs, capture another angle, and so on and so on. So I'm very lucky that the scene I'm about to capture is right at the beginning of Day 2, so it shouldn't take me too long to get what I need to get. So before I get started on any capture, I'm going to set up my whole process, turn off the things I don't need, keep the things on that I do need. So what I don't need for Wayward Strand is I don't need the music, I don't need the sound effects, I just need the dialogue. It's off. We're also gonna change the buttons here to a generic gamepad so that no branded buttons show up on our general use trailer.
I've got to head to the nurse's station.
I'm gonna go to the nurse's station too. So, I'm only listening in, so I don't actually need to perform any actions. I can just set up my shot and fly around the camera as I need to fly in, maybe. And like here, get a little of that foreground act. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say get a little bit of the foreground action, but like we don't really want to see that texture. That's a little bit too close. This might work. My dog is drinking super loud in the background. Stanley, Mom is filming. Can you please? Oh, but my camera movements are a little fast, so I'm going to adjust them. 0.5. Oh my god. Okay, now it's nice and slow. I really want to get a shot of Dr. Shen walking out of the frame. Are you done? Oh my god.
Of the day.
Here, I think
If anything
she'll
critical comes through, call me on the service.
walk
Okay.
left off of
May I?
screen.
I'll see you over there. I'll pop back when I can.
Now let's shoot it again. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now I'm gonna pause and set up the other angle, so I'll just go a little bit further away to like. Oh, the rosebud! It's in the way.
You both know the drill here. Keep to the schedule, take your breaks. And regardless of what's going on,
Patience first, and for patience first, I want to get this nice over the shoulder of these guys.
Patience
Not
first.
too close though.
one more day.
All right.
I think that's good. No. I want to do it one more time.
I exhort you all to follow her every command as we prepare for tomorrow.
You both know the drill here. Regardless of what's going on,
Patience first.
We hope that you enjoyed episode 1 of Originals Academy. Please send us any questions or suggestions for topics you'd like to have explained by the Originals team. And don't forget to check out Wayward Strand, available now. Bye!
Here at Evolve, we do all sorts of things, and we can do those things for